What's going on, everyone? Valeria here, and in today's video we are gonna see how my skin is doing after 3 months of using Differin. I started on the 19th of April and it's already the 22nd of July, so it's been 3 months. So we can already see if I've had any improvement, if I haven't had many in other departments. Well, you can look at my face and see that it's not doing that bad. I'm just gonna come closer so you can have a look at my skin without any lighting interfering. You can see I still have a lot of acne marks, but I've been purging for a very good part of these 3 months, so it's inevitable. I'm dealing with the post-acne scars, all this redness, but it's I don't think it's doing bad. I've been using niacinamide in the morning, the ordinary one, the 10% plus 1% zinc. And niacinamide is notoriously helping a lot in fading hyperpigmentation, acne scars, brightening. So yeah, I think that one's helping. And you can see this is just red marks. You can see this one is kind of recent. This one is a very recent, like 2 days ago, breakout that you have to blame on me because I literally picked on an inexistent underlying comedone and then made a mess. But I know I just have this thing that I'm not able to not pick on my skin. So yeah, if you touch it though, it's completely flat. I don't have new breakouts, and that makes me feel happy. Even though, you know, I really want to wait until I'm going to get close to my next period. It should happen next week, but you know, I'm old enough to know when my body is preparing for its period, and it's not happening now. So I guess it's gonna be late. It's kind of normal if you have PCOS like I do, so it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good test to see what happens to my skin breakout wise when my period approaches. And I can only guess that I'm still gonna have breakouts along my jawline and close, you know, around my mouth, but we shall see. For the moment, I would definitely say that I've gone past the purging phase because my skin has been stable for, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. And if you see a picture, I will put it in the video now so you can also see. If you see a picture of how I used to look at the beginning and how I look now, I mean, you can also look at me and see how I look now. Seeing also a phase in the middle when I was purging and my skin was really bad, you can kind of see, because I was thinking the same this morning when I was looking at the picture, and I was like, really? Like, I look the same as I used to do at the beginning. So why did I go through all that to look exactly the same, if not a little bit worse because I have more red marks? Why did I go through all that to look exactly like I used to look at the beginning? And the answer is, I might look the same way I used to, but my skin cell turnover has normalized. That's one of the things that Differin is supposed to do. To me, it did it 100%. I mentioned already in my previous Differin videos that the process, you know, my skin renewal process is so much faster. If I pop a zit, don't come for me, I just do it, I'm trying, okay, I'm just trying. If I pop a zit and it used to take maybe 2 or 3 days to heal, with Differin, it heals in 1 day. You know, overnight, I can already see how much better it looks. And I can see when I wash my face, if I gently pat the towel, or I say, okay, today my skin looks a little bit dull, let me just apply a little bit more friction with my towel. I can see the dead skin comes off like this. My skin has never done that. It has always been so thick, like here on my nose and my cheeks. Let me see if you can see that. You can see, yeah, you can see I have so many blackheads. Do you see? And closed comedons. You can totally see them. They are so big. I just try not to touch them because they cause me no problems. I just break out here sometimes because I wear some sunglasses pretty often, and not always I remember to clean them. So sometimes I just break out where the bridge is, like here, for example. But my blackheads here, if I don't touch them, they give me no problem. And they are definitely not on my priority list of things to take care of, because I just want to fix my acne problem, right? And yeah, if I was trying, to pop one out, because I also pick on them, okay? Just don't come for me, okay? Maybe I was seeing one that was so huge, like, oh my God, no, I just want to get rid of that one. I was trying to squeeze it out. There was no way. I was going for extractions. That was just so hard to squeeze them out, to get them out, because the top layer of my skin was just so tough. Like when you have to use a new toothpaste and you're squeezing out, say, why is it not coming out? And you have to unscrew the top, just take the little plastic that keeps it closed, then screw it back on, and then it comes out. It's like Differin took off the little plastic layer, So now if I try to squeeze it out, it comes out. If I go for extraction, so much easier. My skin is so much smoother, so much softer. As I said, the skin renewal process is a lot faster. I was saying, if I have these, healing zits, I put Differin at night. I wake up in the morning and there's a little dead skin patch. I just touch it like this with my finger, it comes off. And I'm left with just the redness, so I can act directly on the redness with my niacinamide or whatever I'm using. So 100% the skin renewal process has sped up and normalized so well. I'm really happy about it. I will do a video on my skincare routine during the Differin use, well, now that I'm using Differin, because since my skin renewal process is so much faster than it used to do, I guess that exfoliation, I can't say that it's more important than it used to be, because when my skin was so tough, obviously I had to exfoliate constantly, otherwise it was just like, an armor on my face. Right now it's still very, very important, but it's a different kind of exfoliation. Also my skin is a bit more sensitive, so I will talk about that in my skincare routine video. I've actually already tried to film it, but it was just messy because I was trying to film while I was doing it and it didn't work very well. So I will make a new video, like a bit nicer, and talk about all the products and why I'm using them, why I had to give up on something else. So just stay tuned. And for my acne, I mean, as I said, I've gone past the purging phase. So what had to come out, what had to come to the surface, and my body had to get rid of, that happened. Right now, it depends on my hormones, it depends on my diet, it depends on my stress level. All that has an impact on my sebum production and on the thickness of my sebum. So if there's something happening, or if I'm eating a bit, if I'm just having a bit of a cheat moment and I'm eating a bit too much sugar. The other day I was out with my parents to the lake. I live close to the Como lake, so we went to a nice town on the lake. We had a little bit of mixed fried fish that was so good. my skin wasn't very happy like this one, and partially what started this one. I'm not used to eat fried food. This is what happens. That's okay, okay? But yeah, I mean, if my hormones and my sebum production are out of whack, that comes out, right? It's just that differing is gonna help healing the breakout faster. And yeah, I just am really curious to see how my skin is going to behave when I'll be PMS next time it happens. And obviously now I'm at home on holiday, so when I go back to work, I guess my stress level will spike up again, and that's another thing we have to catch back up on, because we'll see what happens. But for the moment, for sure, I'm really happy about how the skin cell turnover is going and how fast my little breakouts heal. And yeah, my skin seems like it's improving, and for the moment I will keep using Differin, and I will try to see my dermatologist. If he's not on holiday, I have to call him and see if it's maybe the case to go up in strength with Differin. Now, did I say it already? I don't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago, really. But yeah, I've been using the 0.1. It might be the case to use the 0.3 adapalene, because my skin has no issues with sensitivity to that active. So it might be the moment to go a little bit up in strength and see if my skin can benefit, if acne my acne can get even better with a stronger active adapalene in this case. So, well, thanks for joining me today, and I hope you stay tuned. My skincare routine while using Differin is coming, and I will also talk about what I do to heal these red marks, to get rid of them as fast as possible. But you know, these things take patience, so as fast as it can be, it still takes patience. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.